Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that calls to you today. You can ask Spirit a specific question or just simply listen to the interpretation and ask Spirit to light up the parts that really do apply to you. All right, for those of you who chose the light green stone, we have the Judgment card. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands. So you've got some clarity and good judgment here with this Judgment Angel. I always like the cards with the angels because I oftentimes feel like Spirit is just trying to make it really obvious to us that we do have angelic support. We can ask for help from angels as much as we need. And we will receive that. They are there to help us. That's one of the things they love to do. So you're going to get help with your clarity and your good judgment. And that's a good thing. You need that angelic help and support because you may have felt overburdened recently. Like there's just so many things on your mind. There's just so many things to do or so many priorities, things that kind of flit in and out of your thoughts. Now that Ten of Wands guy, I like that card because it's completely optional. We do not have to keep feeling that way. We don't have to feel that way at all. In fact, we can ask for help. We can ask Spirit to order our day. I say this one a lot. I do this one a lot. And on the days I forget to do it, I notice. Sincerely asking Spirit to order my day and give me guidance about what's next, what I should do next. And very frequently that helps me to focus on the thing that's right in front of me to do, one thing at a time. We can only be where we are. We can only do what we're doing. And that really does actually help. And in fact, when we do that, heck, we can even enjoy what we're doing. When we fully accept that we really can only do one thing at a time and nobody should ever expect us to be able to do more than that, Or when all of our concerns, when we commit them to Spirit and we ask a loving source to take care of them, we ask the angels to help us with them and we completely let them go then because worrying about them is not going to help, or overanalyzing or thinking is not going to help. We may need some rest today. The Four of Swords is retreat. It is rest. I feel like it comes up sometimes when we're a little worn down or we're feeling a little under the weather, perhaps. So that's retreat. Take some time to rest. Yeah, you may feel like there's an end to something has ended, or else there's just been an emotional injury to you lately. And maybe it came about because you're trying to do too much, or maybe you heard something. That's a minor arcana. Maybe you heard something and painful thoughts. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And then, like I said, this is optional. There we go. So you're going to get clarity and good judgment. You can ask your angels right now. For those of you who chose the white and rose stone, we have the King of Wands. We have the Seven of Coins. We have the Five of Coins. Well, look at the good news in the middle is the King of Wands. That's your energy, purposeful, knowing your priorities, staying focused, making sure it gets done with energy and even enthusiasm, good sense of purpose there, maybe some fire. So that King of Wands, that's a wonderful card. It's mature energy. That is with you today. You have that today. So that's really good news. The Seven of Coins means maybe you're a little bit concerned. I mean, the harvest is rich, but maybe there's something you're wondering, is it enough? Or you're thinking of some problem regarding your security. That's why, regarding perhaps your money or work, the Five of Coins a lot of times comes up with some money woes or or just that sense of lack. You know, the fives are, well, they're minor arcana and they are not stable arcana. They're the five, you know, so it's transient. I feel like all things want to kind of come to stability. So in other words, this is not meaning that you have something terrible happening financially that's just going to be devastating. Not at all, because these are all minor arcana. This can simply signify a sense of feeling a little shut out, feeling a little less secure, worrying about money. You're on your way to getting into the church where there's plenty. In this card, it wouldn't have to be a church, but in this card, you're on your way to going into a place where there's abundance, and there's abundance here. You're fine. You'll be fine. If you don't feel fine right now, you're going to be fine, because you do tend to get things done, and you do tend to make sure that what's most important gets your time and energy. Yes. So those are good cards with like good things coming in. For those of you who chose this tan and white striped stone, we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. All the kings and queens we're getting today. Oh my gosh. So all minor arcana, probably not a huge deal, right? But such good energy today with this Queen of Wands, purposeful, fiery, full of purpose, and having enough energy to really get the job done. The Queen of Cups, so you've got fire and water here. Isn't that interesting? The Queen of Cups is all about balance and calm. There can be a lot going on emotionally underneath, but you know, she really has good self-control with that lid on her cup. The cup is upright. She has emotional resources. She is really okay. She really is. And she can be loving and compassionate. So, and the Queen of Wands is really good at inspiring people and leading them. So the queens here are just a tremendous energy. That's with you today. It's mature energy. The Ace of Cups is something of a benediction. It's a blessing. Sometimes it can be a peak emotional experience. It can be a feeling where you really do feel the love of Source. You really do feel the comfort of Source. And maybe you feel sort of blessed today. I think that could be really it. And you're not afraid to give yourself some credit for that. You know, you're not afraid to say, there are things that I have worked hard to learn and develop in myself. And that's some of the reasons why I am blessed today. And that this is a cooperative effort between you and Source and other people. But you may have that, if you do kind of reflect upon how you are blessed to be who you are, for one thing, and with what you've built, the skills you've built, Spirit is going to help you with that Ace of Cups. That's exactly what Spirit wants to bring in. So that is nice. You know, and sometimes Spirit brings that in when we've been thinking a lot about an area of life in which we're not blessed, you know, because we're problem solvers and we want to, you know, get a big analysis of the problem and try to figure it out, because that's just normal for human beings. But it's also good to stand back and realize ways in which we're blessed. For those of us who chose, it's interesting, I said those of us. Apparently I chose this one, so I didn't know that. You know, we have to pay attention to those slips of the tongue, because sometimes that's Spirit coming through and wanting to sort of use our tongue to tell us something. Okay, so for those of us who chose the white and gold stone, and I believe this is citrine, we have the Emperor, the Page of Coins, the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Emperor is really terrific take charge energy. It is sort of, well, it's going with the rules of the law. It's going with the rules of nature. It's going with the rules of cause and effect. It's sort of saying, I know if I do this, I'll get that. I know if I do this other thing, I'll get the other thing. And it's sort of holding ourselves accountable, holding other people accountable as well, but all for the greater good. Not in a way that tears down, because the Emperor is always the protective father of the Tarot. He wants what's best for all of his people. So it's not in a way that tears down. It's more about taking charge, and it may be a day where you feel safe, you feel secure, and with this Page of Coins, in fact, you may feel a new sense of security coming in about something, and that puts you in a good place to be able to really honestly look at what you want to do today or this week or during this time in your life. What do you need to do? What do you want to do? What can you do? And just very fact-based, very, and still, feeling pretty good about yourself and feeling like you can take charge. And if you have to make some changes, you make some changes. Or this could be saying, hey, you're doing great already. You are working with the laws of the universe already, and you're getting good results with this Page of Coins, new enhanced security coming in. The Two of Swords can be a decision to be made and just contemplating it. Maybe you're not quite ready. You don't have enough information. This woman is blindfolded and there's a decision to be made. Either that or it is two different plans that you're just weighing. Maybe there are two plans for your future, especially with work and money and security or health, especially with those things. They're like two different plans, and you're kind of thinking, should I go this way or should I go that way? Or they're both in effect right now, but you sort of try to balance the two. They're equally important. You've got a plan for this area of your life, and you've got a well thought out plan for that area of your life. These are well thought out. They're intellectual. They're logical. And you have to keep them in balance. Can be that too. In any case, I think you're going to be quite logical today. You've got this take charge, fact-based kind of approach today, and you feel some confidence in that today. And you are getting a new opportunity. You've picked up a new opportunity to enhance your security. These could be, for some of you, these are people in your life. For some of you, that's the story. And I've already sort of described this would be a young person, possibly an earth sign, but a young person who is working on making more security, better earning power, improving his or her own security in life. And you, as the Emperor, then could be the person who's guiding that young person. The Two of Swords is it simply could be a decision to be made by somebody else. The Emperor could also be someone else. But these are really good cards. I like getting the Emperor when you have the Two of Swords, because you feel a certain confidence that you're going to be able to make the right decision when the time comes. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.